It's time for player props.
It is time for player props. Me. NBA Friday. There will be two teams that have not played.
Yes.
By the time we get to tomorrow morning, Stats Guy. It will be the Milwaukee, I hear it's Algonquin for the Goodland Bucks, and the Philadelphia 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. So there might be a couple of fun storylines about this. One being James Harden going, okay, boys, I'm here.
That was so funny.
I'm here. Let's go to Milwaukee. And they're like, you're what? Who are you? And Harden's like, I'm James Harden, former MVP, member of the Sixers. They're like, wait, the dude who asked for a trade like months ago and is just and not being at practice? Or what are you doing here?
Eating pizza rolls.
James, what are you doing? Yeah. This isn't a strip club in Houston. I'm confused. But either way, good on him for showing up and trying to pull a George Costanza. What are you talking about? I never quit. I never asked for a trade. Yeah, I was just joking.
Just joking around.
Just joking around. I said, wouldn't it be great if you traded me to the Clippers? Just imagine that. That'd be awesome. It's like, is he serious?
For a while, Jimmy, I don't think.
But either way, Harden is like, yeah, cool, I'm ready to play, boys. And they're like, nah, you're not coming. So no Harden for this game in a surprise to nobody apart from James Harden. Yeah. But my thing for this is I love Tyrese Maxey in this game because I think it's going to take the Bucks a little while to figure out their defensive identity with the brand new addition.
Yeah, okay.
Dame Lillard. You might have heard of him as well, Stats Guy.
Yeah, he's a gun.
Can play. Can play a bit. But Maxey, I think, is the big beneficiary of the Harden absence, obviously. He's also the big beneficiary of Dame Lillard being on the other team. He's just like, hey, wait a minute, I'm bigger than him.
Bit less defense.
I'm really good. I'm really young. Check this out. Boom. His over-under for his points is 21.5. We're going way over. I would bump that up 25? To a point and go easily 25. Yeah. You could throw in a couple of threes there as well, but definitely going the Tyrese Maxey over. Same thing, other way though. Dame Lillard. We're going to go the over. His is 26.5 points. I actually don't mind him to go for 30 plus. I think this Sixers team, bit of continuity, but they have a new coach, Nick Nurse. The Bucks have a new coach. I think both teams will have a lot of problem defensively early on in the season. I'll get to that in the game picks. But I think you'll see these 2 point guards go hammer and tongs at each other. I'm going the over both their points. Nice. And then NFL Friday, speaking of bad defenses, boom, we've got the Bills and the Bucks. This is going to be great. To be honest, this is two teams, especially when it comes to Buffalo, who can't defend the pass anymore because all of their secondary is injured. So the Bucks have not been that great the last few weeks, but neither of the Bills. They lost to my beloved Patriots. Stephon Diggs just keeps scoring anyway, so I'd be all over him. I think he has scored an anytime touchdown in 4 of his last 5 Thursday night games anyway.
Nice.
So Stephon Diggs is the very clear main target on that Bills team. And with the Bucks struggles, he should get in, but so should Mike Evans for the Bucks because the Bills have no one to cover him. Even though they've been struggling, I think he gets in for a score. So they're my player props for that one. And awesome. You'll hear in the game picks, if you have an anytime touchdown for both those guys, you could probably thread the needle and go on under, which is 42.5 points, and 8.5 for the Bucks. And you've got a very large number.
A very good multi, yeah.
It's a very nice multi. But there you go. Nice. There's the player props parts for me.
Lovely.
I don't mind Josh Allen getting in as well, but the Bucks' interior defense does have these moments where it just stands up and actually isn't too bad. So I'd rather the pass catches for me. Stats Guy, nice. What about you?
For the player props, I'm going to have a look at the NBL tonight.
The NBL? That's a basketball league.
Yeah, another one. There's NBA, NBL. It's awesome. Both on at the same time. Illawarra taking on Cairns tonight, which is a bit of an interesting matchup. Cairns coming back from America, of course, playing against some of the NBA teams. Have a look at Patrick Miller. He's had an awesome start to the season, averaging 19.7 points and 6.3 assists per game. I think they've played the 3 games so far. I just think his ability to shoot the 3, but also use his speed, he's really good at that guard position, and Illawarra last in the competition. So I think he's at least going to get around his average and probably bump it up even to 23, 25 points, and then that 6 assists. So I'm going to go 20 plus points and 6 plus assists at $2.70, which is really good just to get his average against the worst team in the league. So if I think he'll probably get around 21 to 25 points, and then I reckon he'll get 6 or 7 assists. Just because every offensive player that goes through Patrick Miller at the moment, the tight end. So that's a bit
AKA the other Paddy Mill.
Yeah, Paddy Mill. I don't mind that. And then the other one I was going to look at is the Europa League in the morning. You got West Ham taking on the Greek team Olympiakos. Jarrod Bowen, we've talked him up on the EPL show. He's been in awesome form on the wing for West Ham. He scored in a goal in 5 of his last 6 away matches across all competitions. So the head-to Greece to play Olympiacos here. $3, you get him to score just because he's on the wing, and in the past he's been a passer rather than a goal scorer, but he's been their best goal scorer by far for West Ham. I think they're going to have a big win, so $3 I really like for him to score a goal as well.
That's pretty good. I also just like that West Ham are going to Greece.
Yes.
And it feels like a bit from like Girls and Boys by Blur.
Yeah.
What is it, like follow the boys down to Greece or whatever? It's like,
yeah, that's right.
Wow, I don't know why that popped up in my brain, but here we are.
Niche reference.
That is an absolute grab. I don't mind it.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.